We're taught to love and accept ourselves, but not taught to know that within everything, there's always better for ourselves. What's up, G4M gang? Jumping right into the video. So I experienced something very life-changing yet traumatic, and I wanted to share it with you. Before we get into that, I hope you all are healthy, you all are being safe, you're being positive, and you're enjoying your day thus far. So back to what happened. It's like a story time / a tutorial, so if you will, just, So if you aren't aware of it, this silicone hand is by Red Iguana. April, she owns the business. So following the instructions, when you use the primer, you use the Gorilla Glue. It's a jelly type of glue with ether in it because it burnt my fingertips off. If I wanted to rub a bank, it was the perfect time to do so. However, the instructions advise that it's recommended to file off the product. However, if you choose to soak, because it is silicone, nothing can break silicone down, meaning acetone will not affect it. Well, let's just see. It was just way too much to, drill off. As you noticed, I did the gender reveal with the glitter under it. I did another style type. It was just so many because I never filed off the entire product. But you know what? I'm going to try this soak off thing so that I can give you guys a prime example of how it looks. I did that. I pulled it out. I had it melted down. I see that. Oh, God. So I decided to come up and do some research because I'm always just learning and wanting to learn and evolve like we all do, of course. And I came up with something way easier than doing that. So with this nail, which is the first nail that I am doing, if you notice that pink product that I used. So for example, if you go to the nail salon or you go to your nail tech and they put like a rubber gooey spandexy base. I said spandex, God knows. It's not silicone at all. They put it around the barrier of your cuticle so that when they paint your nails, it does not get on your skin, and it's neat. It's like a safety barrier. The one that I used will be in the description box below. So what you can do to avoid gluing your nails down on your silicone hand, because it is an investment, so that you don't damage your hand at all, one thing we know for sure is nothing can stick to silicone, meaning that it eventually rubs off. So I used rubber tape, I let it dry, and then I placed the nail on top of that. That worked out perfectly. Didn't pull off any of the silicone that's supposed to be, lifelike skin. I show you 3 or 4 techniques. I'm pretty sure that you know that I'm just giving you the spill as you watch the video. The second technique that I'm going to show you is my simply putting a tip on the silicone finger. No primer. Just putting the tip on the finger as you would do your fingernail. There is no nail bed involved. So all I did was, rough up the inner part of the extension, place it on the nail again with some rubber base, which turns clear, by the way. It doesn't stay pink forever. It stuck perfectly fine, as you can see right here. I did not go all the way into the pocket of the finger. Even though I know I can soak it out, this rubber base literally peels off like school glue, which you can use as well. I did use it once. I did not record it, but I will do that for you guys to see next. I decided to try the new marble technique for those that may have problems with it. I just pretty much laid 2 to 3 colors out, zigzagged through it, and took a brush. It's like a starter beginner brush for gel application. Just put the lines down, swerved it, and then placed it on the nail the same way it was on the brush. It stretched out perfectly. Everything went on just fine. I will be doing it another way. I'm gonna also do another the French design with glitter as well for you guys coming up. You have the technique with this rubber base and then the nail, the technique with the tip and rubber base. The third technique, I know that sometimes we get frustrated. Oh my gosh, we got these nails. They don't fit these silicone fingers. What are we to do? How about this? You will see me turn the fingernail upside down. So instead of the tipping the free edge, that's going to be inside of the well of the silicone finger. It is actually the same shape of your natural nail. There's minimum filing, as you already saw, or yeah, as you've already seen. So that was super easy. A few of these shades have not been released that you see me using for the glitters. A few have. I believe I used Birthday Cake, and I used one other one, Jackpot. The other two, they will be dropping shortly. So I did marbleize all of these, but I just threw them together and I encapsulated the design and the glitter. The main reason for this video was to show you more than one technique of how to use your silicone hand. If you're tight on funds, you can't get the glue, and it's a lot less harsh. Use the Elmer's glue. It washes off with water. I've been told to use the little like tacky or the putty you use when you're using the nail display. But again, I don't know if that will change the color of the nail bed. So I haven't tested that one out at all. All I did was how you naturally do it. I just put the nail on the finger. That's the one that I already had. That's on the thumb that you'll see shortly. Simply just cut it down, file it down to a very thin layer of it. I placed a tad bit of primer on it. I put my tip on. I didn't really do too much filing. I kept it square, and that was fine. All of these work perfectly fine, and the nails come off. As a matter of fact, the pink one that's coming up, you may see it pop out. It doesn't stick to the silicone finger. It doesn't tear off any of the silicone. I didn't use the sanding band so much so because I believe that it was giving me a bit of friction stopping going just because of the silicone material. But with this safety drill bit, as you can see, it works perfectly. Keynote, always remember to file away from the cuticle. So from the cuticle forward towards yourself to avoid cutting yourself. But other than that, that was the entire purpose of this video. I really hope you get the point of this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop them all below. I will be more than happy to help you. I will try to leave as many of the shades that I used for the marbling below. The brush I pretty much made with my shear scissors used to cut layers in hair. That's all I used to get an ombre brush. Besides that, that is it. I do see all of the comments. I do see all the love that you guys continue to show us with the likes. You guys are subscribing. You are hitting the notification bell. I'm seeing it all. We are very grateful for the support. Please continue to support our channel. We show love to every channel we come across when we are able to. If you see our comments, just know that we are there. We're supporting you, and we are still pushing through this terrible pandemic that this world is still has us trapped in. But yeah, we love you. We appreciate you. As far as the giveaway, like I mentioned before, we did not have enough entries. It was our fault. We did not put it on all of our platforms. So again, it won't be a long wait, and there is another giveaway coming up. There'll be way more interest coming in, and it's a bigger giveaway, and that will be within the next week or so. And it does include the sugarcane collection and a bunch of other junk. So I'm happy about that. I'm excited about that one. I think you guys will really like that. So without further ado, enjoy the remainder of the video. I was able to file the sides of these cuticles, by the way, with the safety drill bits for my e-file as well as the hand file. All options that I used went perfectly well. I definitely encourage you to test it out. You know, if you don't want to grab the rubber base, use Elmer's glue, the washable one. I promise you, it will wash right off, and you can clean your silicone hand with soap and water or use alcohol. I mean, it's super easy. I believe every silicone hand is made out of the same formula, but if not, then silicone in my eyes is silicone. So it worked great. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. And we really appreciate you. Leave a heart. Make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss any uploads, and you hit the notification bell as well so that you are aware of when we do drop an upload. Without further ado, shout out to Royalty Nail Supply. We did use a few acrylic powders. Shout out to MODELONES. We used their clear acrylic throughout the whole thing. We used the Mia Secrets and Young Nails monomer on a few different nails. Alpha brush. We also used the Kolinsky brushes. So those are amazing too. Definitely look them up. I will leave as many links as I possibly can in the description below. Valentino, we used their Glamour Nude. But anyway, great video. I enjoyed doing it. I will let you go, and I will see you all in the next one. Be well, stay safe. Goodbye.